soulish life is energized through meditation. There are people who can meditate and begin to have astral projections because they know the power of meditation. If you have studied anything around New Age or the New Age movement, you know that their strength is meditation. They can sit down and they will be chanting for 10 hours, for 10 months, every day. And they will wake up. A young man, let me tell you something. A friend of mine is in Enugu. He went to preach to a young man, and he was talking to him how the power of God breaks patterns in family bloodline. And the guy laughed. He said, that's not the only way. He belongs to one of the New Age order. What did he do? They told him that there is a gap in his lineage that he needed to travel back in time to correct. And they gave him some words to speak at that junction. But for him to get to that junction, he needed to meditate for 3 months every day for a particular number of hours. And the guy will lock himself in the room and be meditating and be meditating. As he was meditating, suddenly the spirit world started becoming real to him. Just because he was chanting that thing, that frequency began to create resonance, and he became more sensitive. He will be meditating in this room. People will be talking in the next flat. He will know exactly the conversation they're having, because his antenna was becoming sharper. When he reached 3 months, suddenly he appeared in the timeline of his grandfather, and he was seeing everything they were doing. He was watching their life like a movie, until what they told him was the cause. When the experience was playing out, he began to talk what they told him, and when he was done talking, he left the vision. 2 months later, he exploded into millions. He became a billionaire. Nobody anointed him, nobody imparted him. Through meditation, he entered into astral projection and corrected something by enchantment. If they can do this, people that the Holy Ghost is not, of course there are demons working with them. They are not aware. There are demons working with them. But if they can achieve this, how much more you that have the Holy Ghost? And so the Bible teaches that we should, the word meditation is Hagar. Talk the word to yourself every day. It said in Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, it said, this book of the law should not depart out of your mouth. It said, meditate upon it day and night, and see that you do what is written therein. He said, then you shall make your way prosperous, and you shall have good success. I tell people, Christianity is not mystical, but it must be practiced. When you talk it to yourself, after a while, it will become pictures in your heart. That's why I said in 2 Corinthians 3:18, it said, we all with open faces, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord. It said we are changed. When you are talking it and you start seeing it, you start becoming it. So you can be as bright as God if you will meditate enough to see it the way it is, because your transformation is a function of your meditation and contemplation.